That was funny. I was at the corner the whole time. Hi, everybody. My name is James Reyes. I am the box office artist, 25 years of professional artist working for Marvel, DC, Transformers, film, video, games. Let's get drawing. Today we are drawing Danny Phantom today. This is actually a part of a bigger piece that we are doing. I mentioned before, I want to do this whole Nickelodeon piece. So a whole Nickelodeon in a Marvel style type of thing. So part one would have been a piece I did quite a while ago. Which was a SpongeBob piece that I did years ago. And instead of like redrawing it, which I could do, I guess I could redraw SpongeBob, and maybe that might be a good idea. I'm pretty sure that we get some clicks, but for now, why don't we go ahead and start drawing everything else first, and then I'll decide whether we're gonna go ahead and redraw the SpongeBob piece. But I saw a SpongeBob video game. It's like a Nickelodeon universe type thing. So SpongeBob had the Ninja Turtles, and one character that was in there was Danny Phantom. And again, especially being a YouTuber, Butch Hartman has been an inspiration of mine, mainly on the YouTube front, who was doing some great things on YouTube back in the day. So he's one of those OG YouTubers, artists on YouTubers, when not many were doing it at the time. So there you go. So let's go ahead, and we're gonna get drawing. And by the way, thank you to everyone who's in the chat right now. All the regulars are here. Echo, Chris, Asano, Titan. Good morning, my friend Mario. Good morning. Holding the fort. Derek, Kevin. Good to see you. Knuckle Sandwich. Just watched the Captain America and quite enjoyed it. That's awesome. Fantastic. Now the long drive home while listening in. So you literally just watched it, and I'm glad you enjoyed it, my friend. I am going to make up my mind on Monday. I'm gonna go watch it on Monday. Slar, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Richard, good to see you. Good morning. Mordigal, good to see you, my friend. And that's the hope. It's like I'm making these individual covers, and then kind of combining them at the end. Just so we can go ahead. So, in today's video, we're looking at 3 characters here, and I was just trying to get familiar with the property itself. So, looking at it, we are probably going to do Danny. Of course, we're going to do Danny, and we're going to do his 3 best friends. There are 2 best friends here, Sam and Tucker. Sam and Tucker. Those are the 3 characters. And again, at the end of the day, I'm hoping it will combine to make the 3. What's it called? Combine to make this whole Nickelodeon piece. Oh, I do have an announcement, guys. I am finally confirmed for my first convention this year. Hooray! Hooray! And let me just get rid of that little corner. There you go. I'm finally confirmed for my first convention this year. I am confirmed for the Toronto Comic-Con. That's right, Toronto Comic-Con. Let me just put it up for you. Toronto Comic-Con 2025. So again, if you are in the Toronto area, my hometown, I'm not sure how many of you are here. My picture's probably not here yet, but let me show you who is coming here. So I can share this with you guys right now. There you go. So Toronto Comic-Con, my head cut off there. So let's see who's coming. Celebrity guess. Who's coming in here? Oh, look at this. Supernatural. Here. The Acolyte dude. A lot of Supernatural. Looks like they're doing a whole Supernatural thing. You got like the boys. All the boys are coming. All the boys are coming. Maybe it's a good time to do a boys piece, even though it's definitely not PG. But maybe it's time I do a boys piece. Get ready for this con here. And what else here? We have... there's a guess. Man. Let's go comic creators. I don't think I'm here yet. But just to look at the creators here. Some really, really great artists here. Jim Zub's my buddy. Good to see him coming. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh, Dan Caheda, fellow comic artist, fellow Transformers artist, for sure. It's good to see him. He's at every con. Taking my buddy Mike Ruth. He was beside me in my very first convention back. I remember in Ottawa Comic Con, way back in 2015. He was my neighbor back then. Also appearing. I'm not sure if I'm here yet. I might be. Marvin Mariano, my very good friend. I've known this guy for 30 years, really. We've known each other since high school. So fantastic. So I'm not here yet. They just announced me yesterday. So they're going to put me in this role. So I will be a part of this eclectic group of artists here. Invincible Iron Man. I should draw that. I should draw that. Right, guys? Okay. Toronto Comic-Con, March... what's that? March 14th to the 16th. If any of you are in the Toronto area, please do come by and say hi. Say hi. Maybe I should do a let's go. Maybe I should do a boys piece. But yeah, I've done an Invincible piece. I've done a Deadpool piece. Why can't I do a boys piece? You know what I mean? But anyway, let's go ahead and do Danny Phantom. Talk about something polar opposite. Let's draw some Danny Phantom here. So, you're going to hear me plugging that a while. You know, guys, you guys intrigued me yesterday with fixing the store with you guys. Like, actually, fixing the store. The more I thought about it, I was like, it's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea to get the store going. Just kind of fix the website with you guys, just to show you how I put together my website. Use my Wix. People use Wix anymore, you know? People use Wix anymore. Hold on. Just fixing the chat here. Hello, Intellect. Good to see you, my friend. You did Omni-Man. I did do Omni-Man, Chris. I did do Omni-Man. Okay, so let's do Danny Phantom. Okay, so SpongeBob's going to be in the middle. Okay, so I have to do this strategically. I'm thinking about having Danny Phantom like coming up at the side, so he'll be. So think of it this way: SpongeBob is here, and then Danny Phantom's up here. So we will do that. Okay, guys. So with that too, now that I am confirmed for a convention, part of me. I might do the regular Jim Lee Superman fist thing, guys. I might. People always get it on me for my kids. Whenever I draw, like teenagers, they look like 30-year-olds. There you go. But part of me's thinking, which means I have to get a whole bunch of new prints going, guys. So with that, guys, you might see me do more print style. As fun as it is drawing all these retro cartoons, I am finding that they don't sell as well in these cons. They don't. They don't sell as well. So things that always sell well are my Transformers, of course. So we probably will be doing some Transformers. I need to do a Megatron for sure. I need to do a. I want to do the Optimus Primal, as we said, and maybe a Soundwave or a Shockwave. Those four by the con. What's today? Today is the 14th, so about a month out. Month out from the con, so we'll definitely do something like that. Also, I might finish off that, that Avengers piece I was telling you guys about. I might finish that off. So for those of you who haven't seen it before, like I'll show you this piece. I never got it colored. Let me see if I can show it to you quickly. Hold on, let's see. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, this one here. Not the best picture. Not the best picture, but just to show you guys quickly. Hold on. Show you guys quickly. You know this piece here? You guys remember this? So I have 100 Avengers in here. There's 100 plus Avengers. But you know, I could color this, but then I want to add more. I could add more to this piece. So I'm thinking that might be a fun thing to do. This is the one I told you guys, like, it was yellowed. The original artwork got yellowed, and I got to show you guys this. But I was thinking maybe I could finish this off. We'll see. We'll see. But we'll go from there. So stuff I'm thinking about doing in the meantime. So, yeah, there we go. Oh, Derek says watch Flintstones versus the Croods. That's not bad, man. That's not bad. I still have to do Croods. I still have to do the Croods. Something like that. That's not bad. It's not bad. Something like that. Something like that, guys. Something like that. Okay. Danny Phantom. How do I plan a piece like what I'm doing right now? Slar asked. I don't know. I just figure out what characters I want to do, and then I just kind of work it out. Oh, by the way, guys, my layout got approved for that cover. So we will actually be doing that very, very soon. If not tonight, we might do it tonight and tomorrow night. We might do like 2 streams to do it, because this is pretty extensive, and I want to get it out of the way, especially since I want to get these new prints going. So. And also, we might do some color streams, guys, because talking about prints, there are 2 that I actually want to do colored. One is the Starscream that I did. If you guys remember, I did the Starscream to, what's it called? It was for this couple that were getting married, or that this guy wanted to propose to his girlfriend. And he requested a most detailed drawing ever of Starscream. And I finished that, if you guys remember that one. I finished that and used it to propose to his wife, his net wife, I believe. And then, you know. But that was a few years ago. Hopefully they're doing well today. Hopefully they're doing well. And I thank them for the opportunity. Okay, this is... this girl there, and then I saw a pic with his friend here holding a gun. Maybe we could do something like that. Yeah, and that'll be good, just so that we can put this with the other pieces over here. So Astrobot looks like a fun game to play for sure, but it's not the game. Let me show you quickly. This is the layout, okay, and whole bunch of characters. So we're gonna be doing something like this later on, guys, but it's gonna be a lot of fun. So So we got a really busy month coming up while I prepare for my first con. Back in a while, but I am hoping to do a whole lot more. Actually, now to mention it, I have to. There's a couple in April that I want to be a part of, so I have to message the guys. They're different convention owners, so I have to see if they'll let me go ahead and do those. Look at my giant fist! That fist's too big. Look at my giant fist! Good morning, Punchinello. How you doing, my friend? So as much as we thought it sounds like the award-winning video game, it is not. It is a comic series by a company called Toy Forge and Massive Publishing, and it's actually a really, really cool series. I think about 5 issues are out right now. They sent the whole thing for me to read, and it's actually a really, really interesting concept. I think it's actually pretty cool, So, written by an old writer friend of mine, Simon Furman, who's known for writing Transformers comics. Maybe something like that, guys. Something like that. Then we have the girl here. Is this similar to the Invincible one I did, guys? I'm trying to remember. Sometimes I draw things and I don't realize I use the same pose. I'm trying to think, does this look like the... I don't think so. But let me just double check. It's not the Invincible pose here that we did. Let's see here. Am I gonna do Montreal Comic Con too? Hopefully. We'll see. No, it's a different pose. Okay, it's a different pose. It's a different pose. Okay. Well, we could just leave it like this then. Okay, guys? Alright. I'd love to go to Montreal Comic Con. We will see, my friend. We will see. We will see. Montreal Comic Con is... I'm very friendly with the convention owner there, so we will see. Montreal Comic Con is July 4th to 6th. 4 to 6, right? So, ooh, who's coming? Elijah Wood's coming. Lord of the Rings, baby. Lord of the Rings. You know what? Just because you guys mentioned it, I'm gonna email the convention right now before I forget. We're gonna do this together, guys. We're gonna get some business done. Let's get some business done. Just to remind me. The convention owner's name is Cliff. Wonderful guy, and very understanding. You guys know I was supposed to do Winnipeg Comic Con and Quebec City Comic Con, so. So let me just write this email just so I forget. So. In April. And so sorry guys, just bear with me. It's not the best not the best what's it called, live here. It's just me typing going blah 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 blah. Ottawa. Let me just make sure. Hold on, guys. I'm just. And apologies for this. I just want to make sure that I get all the cons here, and then we'll go ahead. Quebec Festival Hobby. What's this? Oh, that's done. Festival Hobby's done. It's Laval. Laval is another Quebec one. Oh, Laval. April 26th to 27. Laval. Did I guess yet? Laval. How far is Laval from here, guys? Hold on, guys. Laval, Quebec. How far is that from where I live? Hold on, Laval. Say, it's a 5-hour. Oh, that's not bad. Laval's like in Montreal too. Oh, that's not bad at all. That's not bad. Okay, I want that too. I want that too. That's not bad. That's 5 hours. Let's go for. Who wants a road trip, guys? Road trip. Road trip. Road trip. Okay, hold on. Let me just oh, they have one in what's today, guys? They have one next week. I doubt I can make next week. I can't read this over. Anyway, guys, this is horrible live view. I guess I'll do this afterwards. Sorry, guys. Road trip, give it 5. Let's get back to work. Sorry, you dudes. Let's get back to work. Sorry. Does Danny Phantom have glowing eyes, guys? So there you go. Road trip. Sorry about that, Timon. Still gotta figure out which, the settings on these things, Again, think of it. You think I would be a pro at this after doing YouTube for 12 years, Not so much. Not so much. Danny Phantom's on Super Soldier Syndrome, of course. Marvel style! Marvel style, baby! I get him crazy hair. Get him crazy hair. Danny Phantom. Just looking at the Yes, Danny Phantom, baby. Marvel stuff for the W. There you go. Kevin's bringing the cinnamon rolls. Road trip, my friends. Road trip. Can you guys remind me where you're from? Where you're from in the world? I know a bunch of you are from Texas. A lot of you guys are in the Europe area. I know Mario's in Bulgaria. Can you guys remind me where you guys are from? What part of the world? And let's see if I could do a convention in your area. I am hoping that I can do a Texas one. Hang out with a bunch of you guys while in Texas. Let's get some barbecue, baby. There's a barbecue. Am I gonna draw a mech tomorrow? Tomorrow, I believe so. I believe I will tomorrow. Indiana for Titan? That's right, Indiana. That's right. What's your local Comic-Con in Indiana, Titan? Okay, Derek's in Maine. That's right. Derek's in Maine. I believe there's a Maine one as well. Oh, God. Okay, here's another one. Okay, it goes in the Philippines. A bunch of you in the Philippines. I might do a Philippine one next year. Actually, you know what? Let me see. Let me see Filipino Con this year. Titans Comic Con is in mid-March. Okay. Chris is in Texas as well. Would I ever go to C2E2? I would love to if they'd accept me. It's one thing to say I'd go. It's another for them to accept me. Unfortunately, they don't hold YouTube artists in high regard. Anyway. So, not as much as comic book artists, right? Another reason why I want to do a few more comics here and there. Just so I can get in. Philippine... Let's see here. Super Manila. Oh, that's already March 16th. That's too late for that. Super Manila Comic-Con. Okay, sorry guys. The stream is just turning into me looking at comic conventions. Maybe I should just show you my thing. Yeah, it's too late for Super Manila. It's too late. It's March. To buy a ticket to the Philippines from where I am. It's about these days about $3,000 to go there. So you're like, is it worth going? Timon wants to hire me for a splash page when I get a webcomic going. Hey, I'm right here, my friend. Hello, Evans. Evans from Nebraska. Awesome, my friend. Danny is a 14-year-old for 15. No, but I love the comments. The comments I got on the Ben 10 one? They're like, you made him look 30. Yeah, I'm like, all right. March 14 to 16, yeah. Too late for that. UK has a pretty good comic called Thought Bubble. It's toward the end of the year, yeah. There are reasons why I do want to go to the Philippines this year, guys, which I will tell you about another time, my friends. So, if there's a Comic-Con that's a little later in the year, like maybe in September, October, like later in the year, if there's a Comic-Con around that time, I'd be interested in going for sure. So, my friends in the Philippines, if you could do some research for me, if you could hear about a Comic Con in around those times, I'd yeah. Again, there is a reason I want to go, which I will tell you guys about another time. Okay, but and having a Comic Con there that would actually help. He doesn't look 15 to you, man. He looks 15 to me. All right. So let me just stretch and we're gonna get thinking, man. Okay, so Ale West is in Georgia. What is your so again, guys, what is your local comic convention? So let me see here. All right. To be fair, Yuri Lowenthal is a 50-year-old with a young voice or teenage voice. Is that who voices Danny Phantom, my friend? Okay, we're gonna zoom into Danny here. Let's go ahead and start. What time is it? Oh, 6:40 already, guys. Now again, my kids don't have school today, so we can go a little bit longer. Though today I got a bunch of things I need to take care of today, guys. So we'll see. Though I will, if we're not streaming the cover today, we're gonna be doing it tomorrow for sure. I want to get it done by Monday. But I have a feeling this cover is going to take a couple sessions to do. So we will see, my friends. We will see. All right. Hope one of those, the planning is your pro wrestling podcast. I know you guys want the wrestling podcast. Part of me is thinking about doing the wrestling podcast on because I'm trying to think of a time to do the wrestling podcast when what's it called Danny Phantom voiced by David Kaufman. Thank you, Tony Blackheart. Thank you. I'm trying to think of the ideal time to do a wrestling podcast, but again, with my schedule, guys, that's the thing. Like, I think the most ideal time. It's hard to say because it's like would Mondays be a good time to do wrestling, or maybe Sundays be a good time? That's when the Solid Monster does his weekly podcast, and just go over the week's wrestling news. Or is Tuesdays a better time for it? Because, by that time, if we do Tuesday, a couple things happen Tuesday. You had the pay-per-view, and then you have the Raw following the pay-per-view, right? So it's like, would that be better? See here. So Kevin's Comic Con is Fan Expo, Pennsylvania Fan. I think I applied to that, my friend. But again, like I mentioned before, they usually prioritize local artists before going to someone on the outside. So it's very rare they go to someone on the outside for Fan Expo. Like, unless they are an established artist. Again, another reason why I'm considering doing one like that. So, ooh, gee, OMG, I'd love for you to do a cover looking art for my wrestling people to hang up in the gym. There you go. So now it seems to me like Tuesdays would probably be the best to do a cover, man. Danny looks so old here. He looks so old. The big one in Houston, Texas is Comic Palooza, but there's new one, Bedrock City Comic Con. Okay, there you go. It's not as big, but more focused on comics instead of celebs. There you go. Marvel style, baby. Marvel style. Marvel style, baby. The BOW podcast. BOW, BOW, BOW. You know what I'd probably do? I'd probably take one of my current channels that I have. I'll probably just convert it. Like they have a few subscribers on there, and most of them will probably leave because I'm sure they did. One thing they didn't sign up for was a wrestling podcast. Some of them, right? So it's like that. Timon does amateur wrestling, and all of our characters in our league are super over top. Yeah, there you go. My character hates wrestlers, so he became one to defeat them all. That's a cool name. That's cool, my friend. I saw a link that has dates for Comic Cons in the Philippines, but it's mostly otaku and cosplay. I could go ahead and put it in for sure. Yeah, even though they might not show up in the chat, but I'll see it. I'll be able to see it. So. Let's see here. Yeah, if you could send a link. Again, it won't show up. You guys won't be able to see it, but I should be able to see it. I think I should be able to see it. So. Marvel style, baby. Marvel style, muscle style. Hello, Frankie. It's good to see you. Where's the innovation convention that's going on the 21st? But there's also a Pine Tree Comic Convention in Portland. Yeah, Portland's a bit far for me though, guys. Portland's like in it's closer to Vancouver, right? Portland. It's like near Seattle, right? Portland's near Seattle. Hold on, my dudes. Hold on, my dudes. No. Well, if you look up Danny Phantom, it says Nickelodeon. It does say Nickelodeon, so. Dragon Con is August 8th to September 1st. That's a long time for a con. August 8th to September 1st? That's a 30-day con there. No, not exactly 30-day, but... Okay, so hold on one second. I'm just pulling up some reference here. Okay, set it to the pictures and links chat. Okay, so hold on, guys. I'll open up the Discord here because I kind of want to see. Who's playing Danny Phantom? Sam Sulik? You can, for C2E2 you can buy a booth, but again, it's one of those things where there's like lotteries and stuff, so it's really hard to get it going, you know. Okay, so that makes more sense. 28 to the 1st. 28 to the 1st. Dragon Con. Dragon Con in Atlanta. Yes. You know, I wouldn't mind going to Atlanta, mainly because one of my best friends, Martin, who, if you've seen him, my buddy Martin, if you've seen him on my channel before, you know, he used to be an editor of mine. Now he's killing it. He's like some CEO now, making tons of money. And good for him. I'm so proud of that dude and everything he's accomplished. His wife is from Atlanta, so I wouldn't mind going to Atlanta for sure. Hello, Curly. Good morning. Danny better be cast as a teenager, not 25 to 30 ruined. There you go. Yeah, so C2E2 booths, man, it's one of those hot ones. It's just like in Toronto, like for Fan Expo Canada, the booths here, they're you know, there's a lottery to get into the booths, right? So I wish it was just as easy as saying I want to buy a booth at C2E2. But you know, to be honest, depending on location, it's all about location. Like sometimes the Artist Alley, they get more sales than actual artists because of location, mainly because of the location where they're sitting. Because what usually happens is the artists wear like all around the wall in the back, whereas the what's it called? Hold on, guys. I'm just looking up some reference here. The professional artists are in the back against the wall, whereas those in the Artist Alley, people actually walk through the Artist Alley first before going to the back professional wall. So, you know, if someone doesn't know you, right, but they're interested in your prints and stuff, by the time they get to the pro artists, if they're not looking for you, never heard of you, they usually already found what they're looking for by that time. They found what they're looking for, so that's why it was talking about, yeah. Artist Alley, yeah, Artist Alley, yeah, absolutely. So there's usually a lottery to get into Artist Alley. Yeah, so there's like, yeah, and when I say lottery, it's like, yeah, you got to pay for it, of course. And to be honest, it's not that bad, like in terms of how much it is, but yeah. So again, guys, we'll see. And actually, you're right. It's worth looking into for sure. So we'll see, guys. We'll see how it goes. As we, you know, that's one thing. I'm open and honest with you guys. You know, it's like, you know, I have to do these cons for a reason, right? Like YouTube doesn't pay what it used to, you know. So it's like, okay, we gotta figure out other ways. Figure out other ways to make money, my friends. This is what we do. And last year, Because, and again, I'll be 100% real with you guys. Ric Flair compared to Danny Phantom. Woo! Does he look like Ric Flair? Woo! Uh, if YouTube was banging last year, I wouldn't need to do cons, right? I wouldn't need to do cons. If YouTube what it was was what it was in 2019 for me, I didn't need to do cons back in 2019 because YouTube was paying the bills in that sense. But it doesn't anymore, right? So it's like, okay, we got to figure out other ways to make money here. Woo! Butch Hartman is already suing you for this. What? He doesn't like it? You don't think he likes it? Marvel style, Butch. Marvel style. Marvel style. Rumor said that said cast Danny is Timothy Chalamet or Mason Thames. Okay, I don't know who Mason Thames is, but Timothy Chalamet, I can see that for sure. He's a fantastic actor. Timothy Chalamet. Chalamet. I mean Oz. There you go. What's it like for people in the industry at these Comic Cons? I love going and meeting the artists and writers to sign my books that you worked on, but I don't feel a lot of you enjoy your time there. Well, I do personally. It depends on the person. Like again, some people are just there for the money, right? Because some artists are just introverts, guys. Let's just be honest. Like some artists just don't like to talk to people. I'm the opposite of that. I love talking to you guys. Especially people who come by and they say they like my work and stuff. Like, it's actually awesome. I love talking to people. I love listening to their journey. I love when people come up to me, ask me for advice on their work. I love that stuff. It's great. Now, maybe you caught them at a time where they've already been there for how many hours, and they're just tired at that point. It all depends on the time of day too. If you're there all day, and then some of these artists they're doing commissions, right? So they're struggling to get the commission done on time. There's a lot of factors for that for sure. Yeah. Josh Simpson's sick. There you go. I wanted to see this Johnny Phantom in a Marvel style or comic style. There you go. Hopefully I'm doing it justice. Except he looks 30, but so maybe you just caught him at a bad time, my friend. Maybe you just caught him at a bad time. So. Uh, let's see here. I love how light your hand is. I just started teaching my friend's daughter how to draw better. Trying to show her the lighter you start, the easier it is to fix the mistakes. Yeah, yeah, for sure. By the way, one thing I keep telling you guys, one thing I gotta I have to get better at is throwing away my pens when they're done. So I gotta maximize using the pen and then just throw them out. As you can tell, this one here, it's going soon. This one. Oops. I made a little boo-boo, guys. Just a little bit. Nothing I can't fix. There you go. Let's see here. Did you hear Jeff Snyder said that there was a rumored Kang recasting? Well, they've been talking about that for a while. But I believe, wasn't it last week they were talking about how they even might bring back Jonathan Majors now? So we'll see. My guess is they changed the name of Bangor MayCon to Queen City Expo. It's happening around November. Okay, well, we'll see, my friend. We'll see. That's far enough out where I could try to contact the convention owners and be a part of that. So we'll see how it goes, my friends. Let's see. Brent says, I'm not familiar with the Danny Phantom, but this image feeling very Black Adam to me. Is that fair to say? I could watch the cartoon. It looks like Fairly Odd Parents, and that was good fun. Yeah, Majors is back. That's what I heard, Timon, right? That's what I heard. They're bringing back Majors. No, I'm pretty sure he's far from Black Very far from Black Adam, my friend. Very far from Black Adam. That's right. We're gonna get The Rock to play Danny Phantom, man. That's what we're gonna do. Rock's playing Danny Phantom. Like even myself, I'm not the most familiar with the series. But it's all good fun, man. All good fun. Let's see here. Jeff is not wrong before. Well, it's not that Jeff has been wrong. It's more that I think when Jeff is quote unquote wrong, it's more like they changed their plans or decided not to go in that direction anymore. So I always assume Jeff's sources are correct, you know. And that was the plan. Even when he's wrong, that was the plan at one point. But then sometimes, they change the decision, I'm just trying to get rid of this marker, guys, by the way. Just trying to get rid of it. As you can see, it's pretty dead, this marker. Okay, that marker's dead, isn't it? Danny Phantom has Teen Titan vibes. I would say that's accurate. Oh, this one's dead too. This one's dead too. Goodbye. Goodbye. Okay, let's see here. So Jeff said the rumor is that Severance starred Trammell Tillman and not Majors for Doom to kill him off. Well, maybe, I don't know. Was that recent, my friend? Was that a recent thing? Is that a recent... Like again, I usually trust Jeff and his reporting. Like again, I've been following Jeff for quite a while. So there you go. Oh, on John Roca's podcast. Okay, okay. The hot mic. Okay, good. All right. Interesting. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Will I go to Alamo this year? Well, again, it's Apple said yes, but we'll see. It's one of those things like I don't know until I don't believe it until it's actually happening. Of course, Apple will have me at every con that he has, but again, we'll see what happens for sure. Let's see here. How atomically correct do you ever try to keep your drawings, James? Ever take any life-filled liberties with muscles and such? Not in terms of exaggeration. Like he definitely exaggerates, but I wouldn't say life-fill style exaggeration. Like I will add more than the norm, you know, because it's all about more about the rendering to me, right? So. Would we be down to be a guest on my show? We record Sunday evenings. Before I commit to that, my friend Timon, there's a bunch of podcasts I said I would be on, and then I haven't gone on them yet. So let me see if I can get consistent first on going on podcasts. Okay, and then we'll see, my friend. All right. Because again, like for example, my friend Brian been asking me for years to be on a podcast. I always say yes, but for some reason I'm having trouble finding the time to actually do it. So before I commit to anything, let me try to get back into it first, my friend. Okay. Well, what kind of podcast are you doing? Let's see here. Who's this Jeff? I thought he kept up with my movie news. So Jeff Snyder, he's a long time Hollywood insider. Jeff Snyder. He was on Collider. He was on Jen Camp's show many a times, which is why I'm very familiar with his work. So he always has he's got the scoops. He's got the scoops. So when he talks, I listen. Whenever he has a scoop, he's pretty much bang on a lot of the time. So yeah. Good morning, Dungeon Master. Good morning. But I'm finding it hard to kind of balance everything these days, guys. Yeah. There you go, ALS. There you go. You do nerd stuff, conspiracies, just shooting. Yeah, there you go. You'll pay me too. Oh, look at this guy. He's gonna pay me. Again, we'll see, my friend. Like as of right now, like you know, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Okay. Well, I'll be in contact, my friend. I'll be in contact. Let's see this Danny Phantom logo here. Hold on. What are you talking about? You don't see 15-year-olds who look like this man? This is Danny Phantom, played by Sam Sulik. That's what. You know what I'll do? For the video, I'm gonna call it Danny Phantom Grown Up. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. Though it is fun, I will admit to you guys, it is fun when I get those comments like, what? Why does they look so old? You know. And rightfully so. Rightfully so, of course. You know. Okay, this is Danny Fans of Grown Up then. We're gonna do a Danny Fans and maybe I'll put what's it called? How teenagers looked in the Breakfast Club. There you go. That's right, Timon. That's good stuff. Marvel style. They're all old in Marvel style. Marvel style. What time is it, by the way? 7 o'clock already. You know, I was, I pretty much was messing around the whole stream, so. But again, good thing is I don't have a hard out today, so we will go till this piece is done for sure. Though I do have a lot of things I need to do still, like I was mentioning before, guys. So. So let me throw a quick eraser on this. So I can see what's going on. Because again, guys, once, when you have, when you draw with regular pencil, sometimes the pencil can actually, obscure what you're actually doing. Yep, like the post office, Chris. There you go. Chris wants his, rightfully so. Chris needs his commission, so that will be getting to you, my friend. Yeah, something like that. Does he look like Cody Rhodes? I don't think he's looking like Cody Rhodes. Looks like he's been taking Dash's protein drink. There you go. Emilio Estevez is Danny Phantom. You ever race too quickly and smear the ink? All the time, my friend. All the time. All the time. I gotta take a pencil to this hair, just so I can kind of figure out. Danny's got them Green Lantern vibes. You can see the Cody Rhodes? Really? Okay. Whoa! Let's try to figure out how this hair is going to look, guys, because they're flying. Interesting. All right. Let's erase these. Just to see if I'm liking the hair. Ah! Feels short in the back. Oh boy. Can't believe Daredevil Born Again has around 3 weeks to go. Is it only 3 weeks away? Oh my gosh. 3 weeks. That's gonna be crazy, right? It looks really good. Vanessa! Oh, you can see I smudged it a little bit here, right? It's a little smudged. All right. This cameo in Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man is just the appetizer, the hors d'oeuvre, as they say before the main course. Danny Phantom was in Spider-Man. They should have a crossover with Danny Phantom with a version of the Ghostbusters. That I agree with for sure. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be a good. What's that? What's that channel where they do the characters versus each other again? Death Battle? Is it Death Battle? Remember, we used to do something similar like that. Looks marvelous. Thank you, Mara. We used to do something like that before, if you guys remember. We tried to do like a death battle style thing where I would draw two characters and put them against each other, and then I would do something like I would get like somebody who's worked on the project to actually put their 2 cents in on who they think would win. So I had Moon Knight versus Batman. I did what's it called Hulk versus Kratos, and then I got like Andy Park, and I got David Finch actually come in and give their 2 cents on who would win those battles. That was a fun series. Death Battle, right? How are they doing? Let me just take a quick look. How's Death Battle doing these days? Let me see. Death Battle. So Death Battle does a lot of members only content. Oh yeah, like they're still doing really well. See, they're Kratos versus a Sora, but again, the thing is with Death Battle, like it's animated, right? Like a lot of this stuff's animated, so not easy to pull off. I was just like drawing. Was this Marvel Heroes versus everyone? They had some fun battles here, you know. Okay, let's go back to the chat. Okay, what time is it? It's almost 7:17, guys. Let's get this going. So he has like glowing hands, right? Let me just straighten up these legs here. You know, I just realized you guys can't see some of the things I'm drawing. Okay. Glowing hand energy, right? Glowing hands. So it looks like the snow stopped here in Toronto, guys. And it's weird because like some streets were more clean than others. You know, you have the streets that were completely clean, like nothing happened. And then we have streets like, of course, the ones near my place. Those are the ones that still feel like, you know, like snowplows take a break. You know, it's like what's going on here? But I heard that we're actually in for another 25, 30 centimeters this weekend, guys. Hooray! We haven't had a winter this bad in a long time, you know. But you know, it's okay. It's part of living where we are. Another reason to move to Texas, guys. Another reason to move to Texas. Thank you so much, Nugget Sandwich. Thank you. Use the Kirby Crackle. Put some dots. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We could do that. We could do that. Old school dots, right? For the energy. Yeah. Well, since I started this way, let's do this first, and then we're gonna add the dots on top. Okay, the dots. Marvel style, Marvel style. I didn't know Canada used the metric system. I assumed it was imperial, like the states. Yeah. Here's the deal. Like, for example, we use, especially when it comes to roads, like we definitely use kilometers more when it comes to things like roads and stuff like that. I do find that though, like even though like even though our driver's license were say like our height in centimeters type thing, most people when we talk about how tall we are or how we'll still use like inches and feet, right? So it depends what it is, really. Like weight, when someone talks about their weight here, we still talk in pounds, right? We still say, you know, instead of kilos, right? I know, you know, I have friends who are from, you know, from Europe and stuff, and we would talk about things like weight, and they would talk about kilos, right? and definitely not in stone. I know a lot of people like to talk in stone, but okay. What time is it, guys? 7:23. I'm spending the whole time just drawing Danny here. Okay, let me finish off the Dan, and we should get to the other characters here, guys. So, and I will add the circles, but I'll do that at the end. Okay. But I need to finish his legs. They're not done. Can you guys see the legs? Yeah. Okay, so I guess apologies for going quiet a little bit. I'm trying to get this done. You know, I was messing around a lot in this stream here today. Definitely talking about conventions. By the way, if you just got in or came in a little bit later to the stream, I announced that I am going to be a guest at Toronto Comic Con. That has been confirmed. I am a guest at Toronto Comic Con in March. So if you are in the Toronto area, please do stop by and say hi. Okay. Something like that, guys. And then, just black out the rest of the leg here. But you guys can't see. Whoops. Poor planning. I might rob Liefeld the leg there. Does he have boots? Let's see here. And then we have to start drawing the other characters here, guys. So just give me a second here. Okay. Yeah, he's white boots, eh? That's what we call poor planning, my friends. That's what we call poor planning. You see, if I drew it like this, if I do something like this, do like a little layout, I wouldn't have that issue, If I came in knowing exactly what I was going to be drawing. Well, usually in these stream, guys, I'll just come in and we'll just figure out what we draw, and then I'll just go from there, and just kind of make it up as I go along. Figure out the pose and just draw. Jameson says, Jazz has been an inspiration since I was a young lad. I've not done so much art recently, but your stuff always brings me back to when I was a kid. There you go. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. Okay. So, we're at the good enough. The CBB phase for Danny here. They say CBB could be better. Okay, so we can move on and draw. We're going to draw Sam now, Sam Manson. And we're going to draw Tucker, okay? So we're going to draw Sam and Tucker. Knuckle Sandwiches go to Grand Slam. Oh, awesome, my friend. Let me ask you, because you actually got a ticket. Did you buy it before it changed venues? Did you buy it before they changed venues? The card match looks amazing. The card match looks amazing. However, with all the problems behind it, So Knuckle Sandwich, let me know. Let me know. Did you buy it like early? Because I also heard the new venue is like quite far from the original venue, right? So, let's see here. Hello, James. Does your drawing style have a name? Have you tried any different styles before? I have tried different styles. Absolutely. I used to do a 10 styles on this video, but on this channel, but don't do as much anymore. Chris wants to go to WrestleMania in Vegas this year. WrestleMania's in Vegas this year. Okay, let's what's your name again? Sam Manson. Yeah, we bought our tickets before the venue changed, but still excited nonetheless. But tickets are impossible to get, and scalpers are crazy. Oh yeah, for sure. For WrestleMania, of course, especially today. Especially today, like WWE has never been hotter. Well, just go to an AEW event. That should be a lot easier. Are you going to All In, Chris? Are you going to go to All In? That's in Texas. And considering they're trying to fill a stadium, the tickets should be very cheap, actually. Going to All In. But yeah, the match card looks crazy in Australia. So, well, of course, unless you're, if you're not an AEW fan, you don't want to go to All In, right? That makes sense. I'm just hoping they won't have to change that venue because that'd be sad if they had to change that. If they have to change the time, if they have to change that venue, because they're looking at the giant stadium for All In, and I don't know. I don't know if they'll be able to hit it. I'll be honest. I don't think they're going to hit it. I highly doubt they're going to hit it. Which outfit should I do? Let's see here. New venue is far, but it's easy to get to by train. Okay, well that's good. That's good. We'll be driving. When positive, the venue changes will be indoors, not outside. Way to rub it in there with the scorching heat. Let's see here. Um, yeah. Don't worry about that, Chris. Don't worry about that. Loud house. Are you disciplined to draw? Do you feel passion to do it? Sometimes I feel I have to force myself. That I get into it just interested in prose perspective. Yeah, for sure, Jameson. I'll admit there are days where I don't feel like streaming, but I made that commitment, and that helps. It really helps. And once I'm here, hanging out with you guys, I have a lot of fun. I enjoy myself. So it's like, and like just like everything else, you have your good days and you have your bad days. And I would love to tell you I get excited every single day. No, it's not true. That's not true. But once I start drawing, and especially if the drawing's starting to look good, or in my terms, like how I want it to look, that helps a lot. That definitely helps a lot to get motivated. But it's the worst is when you know you don't want to draw. You start forcing yourself, and things don't look good, and you're just there like, ugh, what did I bother? You know what I mean? Happens all the time. Happens all the time, friend. So you're not alone there, my friend. You're not alone. Art block is a thing. It definitely is a thing. There are times when you don't feel like drawing. So there are a couple things you could do. Number one, you could change up what you're drawing and try to find something you actually want to draw. Or you said, you just force yourself, and then hopefully that will come out later, right? And I can't get this girl's hand right. She's not looking right to me, guys. You said like that instead. What time is it, by the way, guys? See, I'm not even looking at the time. Just kind of hanging out. If I draw Scott Pilgrim, will it look like Michael Cera? Absolutely, of course it would, because it's one of those type of things where it has already an established look of an actor. So yeah, for sure, I would definitely draw it like Michael Cera. It's like if I would draw Friends and they didn't look like the actors. But that's one thing about drawing Harry Potter these days is because I know they're gonna have a whole new cast in a couple years. So part of me doesn't want to draw them. You know what I mean? That's better. Sorry, guys. I'm just looking at Sam Manson's outfits here, trying to figure out how to do this. Okay, so just like that. That should be fine. Let's see here. Take care, Slar. Have a good day at work. All right. It's gonna be weird seeing Aussie wrestlers I used to train with. Do you know them? Not to say much. Do you know those guys? Which wrestlers are you talking about? Let's see here. What, won't let you open the videos, Chris, or? Oh, keeps trying to open. Okay, okay, there you go. Chris. Let's see here. Oh, you were trained at Hoist Gracie School in Portland for wrestling in high school. Oh, very cool. Very cool. There you go. So, which wrestlers do you know, my friend? Yeah. Uh, there we go. Oh, you traded with Mark Davis and Tony Stark. Really? Buddy Matthews bought you McDonald's once? Bronson Reed, dude, husband. That's all of them. Wow. Wow. You a celebrity there, Knuckle Sandwich. You should be a guest on my wrestling podcast. There you go. Wow, those are some heavy hitters you know there, my friend. That's the Australian wrestling team. You know, always made me wonder, like what would it look like if we did like a wrestling Olympics style thing, a WWE, a professional wrestling Olympics, and who would be a part of those teams, that you'd have a strong Australian team. Of course, you'd have a crazy U.S. and Japan team, you know. But you also think about other nations. Be a wrestling Olympics, Yeah, a lot of them. Yeah, guest spot would be cool. Yeah, talk about your old war stories. That's very cool. Kurt Angle was an Olympic wrestling gold medalist. Yeah, for sure. But it's talking about like professional wrestling Olympics. There you go. That'd be hilarious. Hilarious. Because again, sounds like Australia would have a great team. Oh, of course, the UK would have a fantastic team too, right? The UK wrestling team. Oh, guys, I get to use my white pen. Gonna get to use my white pen there. I didn't know Peyton Royce, Grayson Waller, Rhea Ripley, Indy Hartwell, or Persia Perota. There you go. A nation of domination team. We are the nation. Are you talking about Crush and Savio Vega? Oh boy, you got to be an insider to get that joke. You guys remember that time in the WWE when they had all those factions? They have Los Boricuas! Los Boricuas! And then Crush had his disciples of Apocalypse. That was there, right? Those Crushes. Yeah, you would assume the Undertaker would have been a good part of that. So again, guys, sorry to get all. You guys got me started on the wrestling again. Went off. Apologies, guys. Oh boy. Erase this all. Okay, guys. Sorry, I'm not the most chatty right now. I'm just trying to finish this off here. Like again, I don't have a hard heart out today because the kids don't have school today. But you know, at the same time, I kind of want to get this done. So I do have these white pens. Here, guys. You guys see me use these white pens, and white pens. This will help me do things like do. Now the thing is, because I'm Copic coloring everything, it'll be interesting to see how that that does. You know. How would you do an Olympics with the scripted event? Well, you have to figure out which country's going to win. That's what you got to do. You got to script the winners. That's what you do. Be hilarious. DX, there you go. Monday's a holiday in Canada. President's Day in the USA. That's right. We have Monday. We have I think on Monday. So again, we still will stream, guys. We're still gonna stream, and though it's a holiday, we still got work to do. But you know, the rest of the day, it's family time. I was telling you guys, my daughter's back from college for a few days, which is always nice. You know, and I'm gonna go out and have some good eats. Possibly visit my sister's. My sister got a new dog too, so I'm hoping the Barks officer gets to meet his cousin. His cousin. There you go. Oh, that's right. I remember that, Brian. I remember that. So Chris Jericho had an idea of a way to do a wrestling Olympics where they would have a match, right? They would actually have a wrestling match, and then they would get graded like the Olympics, right? I remember that. I remember listening to that podcast. That's an interesting idea. Again, it would be more for the hardcore wrestling fan though, because there are some pockets of places in the world that still think wrestling's real. You know that. And that's. But I think for the most part, the general public, everybody knows, like for the what it is. It's like performance art, right? It's what it is. So okay, then let's add the one more character here. We're done, guys. So this is what's his name again? It is Tucker. Tucker. Then we call it a day, my friends. World X Cup. Yeah. What's he studying? Like business and psychology. That's what we're doing. Because looking at it, guys, like you're just like everything else, and this always happens. I took a look at it, and I'm like, man, I could add this, and that with the timing, but definitely need to move on. I'm giving Tucker muscles too. I don't care, man. I'm giving Tucker muscles also. And just for you guys, he's gonna open up his hand. He's not even gonna have a fist. Let's see here. Fala Vitor says like. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, my friend. White pens rarely work that well. Well, you know why mine work that well? Because it's fresh. They're new, brand new. Marvel style, baby. Marvel style. It's really hard here. What time is it now? It's 7:52. So, guys, again, we're just gonna go till this is completed, and then yeah, we're gonna call it a stream. And again, guys, uh, I will be back for another stream. And I said I was going to do this yesterday, but my layout was only approved late last night. And again, I wanted to make sure that the layout was approved first before I started, just in case. And I'm glad I did because he did have some requests for the layout, which I'm happy to do. So. Guess he's looking up. You guys even see what I'm doing? Oh, I gotta bring this down. Oh. BMW. Yeah, we most likely will do that wrestling podcast, guys. It's just because talk so much about it. I always tell you guys, whenever you do a venture, make sure it's something you would do for free. Like you would be doing it anyway, whether you get paid for it or not, right? And that's definitely something like you guys know how much I love wrestling. It's like I do this anyway, right? So it's like, okay, well, might as well. And again, guys, apologies for the radio silence. I'm just trying to finish this off here. There you go. Timon says, I have many hobbies, stand-up comedy, podcasting, acting for everybody's YouTube. Oh, there you go. Okay. Now, let's throw an eraser on this guy. This is a very simple layout, guys, to be honest. Like it's you know, few characters, not the craziest costumes in the world, you know what I mean? So I don't know what happened to my 12. So yeah, guys, I guess again tomorrow. Then we will definitely be doing a robot in the morning. We'll definitely do a robot in the morning. Again, getting ready for Toronto Comic Con. So I plan on doing a Optimus Primal. Well, maybe I could make you guys choose which one you want me to do. I could do a Soundwave, Optimus Primal. I could do a Megatron. A lot of people have been asking me to do a Megatron as well. Like and I can't believe I don't have one. I don't have a classic G1 Megatron in my in my portfolio here. Okay, guys. Something like that. Okay, I think we're coming down to it, guys. We're almost done here for now. Again, not the hardest thing in the world to draw. And again, this will be part of a much larger piece at the end where we're going to combine all these Nickelodeon characters into one. Which means, guys, like maybe I should do another SpongeBob piece, and then we'll have to do another a Ninja Turtle piece as well to add to this. So a lot of stuff we need to do here, guys. Okay, so. All right. Okay, I think that's it. Let me just do a final erase. We could just take a quick look at the whole thing. Now, when I actually put this together and I do the final cover for this, I probably will crop it a little bit. We'll crop the image in like that. Okay, so let's take this and we're going to zoom out. So guys, do me a favor. First of all, if you haven't seen it already, check out the Inside Out video that I put out last night, and do comment. Thank you to those who did comment. I saw Lay commented over there, but if you get the chance, if you could do that for me, that'd be fantastic. And there you go. Great stuff. Thank you so much, Mario. There you go. So we will do that. But this is my Daily Phantom. Marvel style! Marvel style! Daily Phantom in the Marvel style. This will be interesting to color because, you know, it's dark, it's black here, right? So what do I do? Do I make it gray? Or do I make it like a blue? I'm not sure. So it'll be actually very interesting to see how I'm going to approach the colors of this one here. But, again, a lot of fun to do. So thank you guys for joining in and hanging out. Avatar, absolutely. Avatar will be part of it as well. So all of those things we will be drawing again, all right? So yeah. There you go. There you go. So that is our Daily Phantom in a Marvel style. So thank you guys for joining in on the stream. Okay, I hit the bell, guys. I did say we were going to do it yesterday, but at the same time, I didn't get my layout done in time. The layout is approved, so it's just a matter of me trying to figure out what time we're going to actually stream. Okay, so most likely we will. It might be today for sure, because again, I want to get done before the end of the weekend. The cover, just get it out of the way. So we'll see. Okay, so Knuckle Sandwich, have a great time at Grand Slam, and thank you so much. Anger is huge. That's right, Echo. You know, that's the thing with that one. I didn't know whether to make Anger small, and then maybe I should have put Bing Bong there, and make Bing Bong have the muscles. But you know, I always want one guy with all the muscles, right? But I opted to do Anger with the muscles. So there you go. So check out that video if you get the chance. Check out the Flintstone video, the Ben 10 video, the Super Friends video. Check out all the recent videos I put out. And thank you for hanging with me this morning. Later today, we have a Lilo and Stitch video. I wanted a Turtles video out tonight, but I wasn't able to. Wasn't able to get a lot done yesterday on it. But I had a Stitch video ready to go. So that will be out today at 6 p.m., okay? But make sure you hit the bell so you'll be able to catch all the content I put out. And thank you guys for being a part of the conversation. This live show really doesn't work without you guys here. So thank you guys for hanging out with me today. But you know what we do? Before we get out of here, give me a high five right here, my friends. Give me a high five right here. And wherever you are in the world, please do take care of yourselves and your family. And my name is James. I am the box office artist. I'm here to say keep drawing. I'll see you all next time. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.